as a suspect in a shooting on October 8th. The 25-year-old, whose legal name is Jonathan Porter, was booked on warrants for attempted murder.
What? Lawyer threw them gloves on when we beat another case. Yeah, baby.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Yesterday, the hip-hop community was surprised with the news that rapper Blueface was arrested for attempted murder. Blueface is a well-known rapper from Los Angeles who gained notoriety back in 2018 with his hit song Tatiana. Upon the release of that song, his stardom went up to the heights of hip-hop and he ended up on the XXL's freshman list. Based on Blueface's crossover style, you would think he would be the last person you'd hear about getting caught up in a shooting. But it looks like the opposite happened while he was recently in Vegas hanging out with his girlfriend, Chrisean Rock. Now, during this vacation, Blueface was just arrested yesterday, and the long arm of the law must be moving swiftly because he was in court earlier today, and some might say he got a win, meaning it looks like he got bond. But before we get to the specifics of the story, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Blueface getting arrested yesterday was one of the stories to add to the recent trend of rappers either getting shot or going to jail. But this situation was way more severe because it's looking like Blueface is staring at an attempted murder charge. Now, an attempted murder charge carries a heavy sentence, and Blueface's career is on the line with this. But just in case you're not familiar with what went down with Blueface yesterday, let's check out this news clip that tells the story.
Blueface is behind bars here in Las Vegas this morning in connection to a shooting that happened last month. Metro named him as a suspect in a shooting on October 8th. The 25-year-old, whose legal name is Jonathan Porter, was booked on warrants for attempted murder with a deadly weapon and discharging a firearm at or into an occupied structure. Police have not shared any details about the alleged victim or how they connected the rapper to this attack. He is due in court this morning.
Based on that news story, you could tell that there weren't a lot of details available when Blueface initially got arrested. A lot of people from his team were reaching out on social media and talking about the situation, and it was unanimous across the board that nobody knew where these allegations had came from. Now, on the flip side, on social media, there was a tweet that resurfaced from a few days back, or I should say even a month back, where somebody went to social media and said that he got robbed and beat up by Blueface. Now, that account has been taken down and nobody can find the original poster, but we're wondering if those two things are connected. They just might be. At the time, it was overlooked and probably even looked at as a joke, but now things are serious. Blueface's career is now on the line, and he'll have to go back and forth to court to deal with this. Now, the people who are supposed to be by his side are holding him down right now, and one of those people being his on-again and off-again girlfriend, Chrisean Rock. She took to social media before today's events to say this.
All right, I'm checking in with the fans, the love, whatever. Stop playing with me. Everybody that keeps saying it's a sign to leave. What the f is you talking about, bro? Nigga, stop playing. Never left me when I went in. 3, what? I'm going to court tomorrow, and that's all that matters. He coming home. I don't know what y'all talking about. But tune in on our documentary, our TV show, Zeus Network. We outside. Don't be surprised when I get another chain with his face, another tat on my face. What? What's up?
Now, in that video, Chrisean Rock let it be known that she's gonna be ride or die with Blueface, that she wasn't gonna leave his side in his time of need. Now, that video was taken the night that he was arrested, so last night, and today would be Blueface's first time seeing a judge. Now, he hadn't even known if he was gonna get bond or not, but it looks like things worked out in his favor. So earlier today, Blueface, aka Jonathan Porter, appeared before a judge, and his bail was set at $50,000, and he was ordered not to make contact with the unidentified victim if he makes bail. Now, bond works different in every state, but it's usually somewhere between 10% to 20% of the amount that was specified in the court. So that means if Blueface could come up with about 5 to 10 grand, he's home free. And at least he has the opportunity to make more money while he fights his case. And most rappers we see don't have that opportunity. So consider Blueface lucky, and his team obviously considers this a win. His manager, Wack100, and his girlfriend, Chrisean Rock, took to social media to squash some rumors and to celebrate just a little bit for the time being. Let's check out the clip.
What?
Lawyer threw them gloves on when we beat another case.
Yeah, baby, come on, man.
Can I get a picture with you? My name is Sonny.
Alright, I ain't got no sleep. Let's address the bum in the room, nigga. You screenshotting him calling, Wack didn't need to get on the phone to let me know I needed to pull up and be there for him. That's when I should have saw you. I should have saw you today. You flexing. I should have seen you today. What you geeking for? I don't care about that. You shouldn't have cared what he said on the phone. You know where the courthouse, what time his fans was there. Some of his fans pulled up. Before his baby mother pulled up, flexing on what? The gram of a screenshot. Okay, I can screenshot how he called me too. But did you pull up? No. Okay then, shut the up. Don't flex if you ain't sliding. If you ain't sliding, don't even open your mouth. You feel me? You ain't sliding.
Now, as you can see, Blueface's team was excited because $50,000 bond for an artist that's recognizable and has a big name in hip hop, that seems like a win to me. And it seemed like a win to Wack100 and everybody else involved. Now, Chrisean Rock, she went off on a tangent talking about people who weren't there for him during this trial or at least showed up to the court case. It even sounded like she was throwing shots at his baby mama. Now, to be real, Blueface's situation is all but over, but some of the things that have come out in court are a little bit alarming. Let's talk about the fact that this unidentified person put this case on Blueface. And to be real, from the time that I heard about this case, it didn't make much sense. Even when you think about the tweet that was put out there that said this guy was jumped outside of a club by Blueface and then shot by Blueface. Like, if somebody is already jumping you, they've already got the ups on you, what would make them pull out a gun and shoot you just because? That seems like a little bit of overkill when the message was obviously received. Now, Blueface's team have gone to social media and talked about a fight that happened around that same time, essentially putting the rapper there at the place. But man, that doesn't mean that Blueface was actually the person that was throwing fists or the person that pulled the trigger. Now, the Las Vegas PD, they were executing a warrant, so it had to get signed off by a judge in order for them to go and get Blueface. So that tells you several things. There's a lot of pieces of this story that are missing because that judge would need hard evidence to sign that warrant and something that points directly to Blueface. Because of all the people who were in that club that night, why is Blueface the one that's being brought up on charges? And why is Blueface being singled out? And why don't we know any information about the alleged victim in this shooting? But I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear more about this in court, and some of those details will come out later. But y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about that mysterious tweet out there. And also, man, what do you think about Blueface getting bond in this shooting? Do you think that this is a win for Blueface and his team? Y'all let me know. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I do one of these updates. And we out of here. Peace.